Hey, boys.
Hello.
Boys, any comments on today's game?
Yeah.
How are we going to do?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. We're going to do good.
We're going to play well, play hard?
We're going to win. We're going to beat their goalie.
There we go. All right.
Skate hard.
I'm gonna hit a wall, said Sally, when we win.
There we go.
Yeah. We're not going to give up during this game.
Good evening, hockey fans. We're sitting here down in Brainerd, Minnesota at the Essentia Health Clinic in the Pro Wing Recycling Rink. It is not ideal as we are back on the boards, just like Moorhead. The only viewing would be up top on one side, and we're going to opt for a side view, but we're going to contend with the bars and the glass and being close. But thanks for tuning in. We are live on Facebook. Hopefully you can give me a comment either here or on Facebook. Let me know if you think this is better, worse, how the audio's working, how the video's working. Something new, wanted to try it out after watching some varsity games, and we'll see if this was more convenient for you. We'll try it again tomorrow as well with an elevated view at the Crosby pallet, and we'll see what it is. But here we go. 6:50, 15 minutes on the board. Should be a minute and a half minors. Moroni, Kess, and Butcher out as your forwards. Kilmer and Christensen back on defense. Off the faceoff, Brainerd did take possession. They entered the zone, but quick puck turned away, and Lightning's going to dump it in. Moroni trying to battle it out, but a quick maneuver by Brainerd. Able to skate by him, and Brainerd skating out with it. Brainerd taking possession through the neutral zone. Good stick on by Moroni, able to strip it away. Kilmer's going to pick it up along the blue line. Trying to push over Moroni. Just gets off the stick of him. Brainerd gets a good clear. Christensen back on in the zone. He's going to clear it out. Little back and forth game. Kilmer pushing it up to Moroni. Good pressure coming on from Brainerd. Kess is there to pick up some slack, and he's going to dump it in. Again, apologies of where we're at for tonight. We'll do as best we can. Lightning getting a line change. Moroni trying to keep some pressure, and Lightning's going to dump it in. Dauber's picking it up back in the zone. Carr back on the ice. We did miss him last weekend, but we do have a few other kids out ill today. Carr's going to take it. And a good stick from Brainerd, able to take it away. Dauber keeps it in, throws it towards the net. Carr off to the races, battles it out with a Warrior. And Warrior went down. Dauber pushing it back in again. Carr and Horton trying to keep some pressure, but they're going to skate around the back of their net. They try pushing up to their man, but Evanson stops it from going out the zone. Carr's looking for a change of legs as Brainerd taking possession behind the net. They pass it up along the blue line. Dauber, good hold right at the blue line as the Lightning are able to take up and get back on sides, or offsides. Well, again, we're trying to do the best. Brainerd Warriors get it clear. Butcher picking it back, trying to push it up. Fans on the first shot, but then he puts it off. No icing called. Brainerd must have tipped it or had the opportunity to tip it. Battle behind the net. Kess is keeping him busy back and forth. Brainerd's going to look to try to dump it up. Ani's going to step up, dumps it back in. Moroni's going to be the first one there. He's going to ring the boards back over to Christensen. And looks like Christensen might have dumped it back in further. Puck loose. He's going to push it back to the corner for Christensen. Christensen's going to wind up, takes a shot. Just went wide. Butcher puts a stick on it, pushes it over. Loose puck out front and good sliding save. I don't know if it was on purpose or not, but good save by Brainerd. Puck loose out front. I don't know. They're going to call it. I think there's some chipping going on. Who is that? Butcher put it over to Moroni. Moroni is going to clean up any loose change and put it in the back of the net for the first goal. 12:08 remaining in the first period. Lightning up 1-0. Last time we faced off against the Brainerd White team at home ice, we did take a win, 13-3. So Warriors back on home ice here. Good placement from Daley. Puts it up front through the crease, but nobody able to get there in time and put it in. Kilmer's going to take it up. Walks up from the blue line, but a good stick on it from Brainerd. Able to knock him off. We're trying to battle this bar. Looked like Carr or Kilmer might have had a stick and kept it in play. Somewhere along the boards, I'm not even able to see too much, but there it is, ringing around the back of the net. Warriors first to pick it up. Good pressure from Lightning. They pick it up around the half wall. Daley's got it. He puts it over center from Horton. Just bounced off Horton's stick, and he's going to dump it up behind the net. Warriors desperately looking for a line change. They do get a clear. Kilmer's trying to maneuver it around. He picks it up as the Warriors are doing a line change, so he's only got a couple left with them. Lightning also doing a line change. Warriors collide into themselves, and hopefully they're all right. Looks like they're all getting back up. Good stick, and gets it out of the zone, but just a late stick on it from Dauber as he was rushing off over there. That's going to be an offsides on the Lightning. We'll take a just outside zone drop. Guess battling it through, gets over to Moroni. Moroni getting forced into the corner. Not sure who took the shot on goal, if it was Kess or Moroni, but Tendy is going to decide the cover, and we'll take a new drop. Glove side of Tendy. I think Moorhead had a little bit advantage that they did not have bars in the seams of the glass. Kess is going to come out with it. He's going to take a shot. Tendy pushes it off behind the net. Moroni looks like he puts a stick on it. Push it over. Dauber's going to take a shot. Getting behind the net again. Kess battling through with two Warriors. Moroni's got a stick. He's stick battling out, but Warriors are able to push it out and take possession. Christensen on D. Good pass up right at the blue line. Warriors going to come in with it. Peterson puts a glove on and pushes it over to the side. Warriors trying to get a centering option. Must have bounced off somebody in the corner. Warriors trying to push it back in. Christensen there to pick it up in the corner. Oh, these corners are horrible. Clear out of the zone. Kess keeping some pressure off the Warriors. Moroni trying to push it up. Gets right underneath Kess and turned over to the Warriors, but Kess gets a good backhand on it and keeps it from getting passed up. Carr maneuvering out, entering the zone. Good pressure by Warriors, pushing him off to the side. Carr takes a hard shot, loose change out front. Good try from Daley, tries to backhand it. Goes back to Ani. Ani picks it up, throws it up towards the net. Carr accepts it. Carr puts it out front for Daley. Daley just goes wide. That one might be a goalie cam review on how close that was. Another shot. Blocker saved by the Tendy. Lightning keeping the shots coming. And we're going to see a delayed penalty here on the Lightning as a tripping call is most likely going to be coming in. And there's the touch, and that's going to blow it. And yes, tripping call being called on, I didn't even see who it was. That was going to be Horton? Indeed, Horton going in the box. RT Horton, number 21, going in the sin bin for, we'll see, but a minute and a half should be on the board at 8:48. Minute and a half minors on the board. Lightning on a Emily Santagravel penalty kill. Heavy defense expected. Puck gets out of the zone. Moroni trying to keep some pressure. Warriors pass it up, hit their man on the blue line. They enter the zone. Puts one on net, saved by Peterson. Kilmer's picking it up, passing up to Moroni. Moroni trying to kill some time, pushes it up to Kilmer again. Kilmer pushes it past his line. He's going to enter the zone. Oh, good save by the Tendy from Warriors. Again, Lightning short-handed, but they're not playing like it. High sticking, but that's going to be cut. Nope, we did touch it first. Lightning had a high stick, so that's going to blow the whistle dead as once a high stick is called, we must not touch it next and have the Warriors touch it first. Otherwise, it will be a defensive zone draw for the Lightning. 49 seconds remaining of the penalty kill. Warriors take possession. They push it back to the blue line. Hard shot up in the air. Bouncing puck. Doesn't make it quite to the net. Warriors getting back to the blue line. They're trying to put one on. Good option for the Warriors, but unable to successfully put that in. Back to the blue line it goes, and Warriors put it again behind the net. Ooh, pad save, sliding from Peterson, pushes it off. Another shot, looking for a tip potential, but no go as Peterson puts a good stick on it. Lightning trying to clear, just hit some skates and unable to do so. Lightning back in full strength in 10 seconds. And they're going to skate out with it. Carr's got it. He's got one man in front of him, two on the side. Nope, now three of them. He's all alone, throws it out front. Good defense going on. Brainerd Warriors puts a stick on it. Oh, just a little bit late as they were trying to hit Horton as he was coming in. Still loose puck out front, and Tenny's going to cover at this point. .7:04 remaining in the first period. Lightning up 1-0. Warriors win the draw, maintaining possession. They're going to skate behind their net, set up some kind of play. Kess is going to keep some battle. Throws the pass off. Kilmer intercepts it. Tries to dump it up. Warriors still taking possession. Oh, this takes a shot and goes high. Butcher's off to the races to pick it back on the half wall. Throws it up front. Just through Kess's stick. Kess trying to maneuver it, gets lost beneath some skates. Moroni pushes it back to the blue line. Kilmer's going to walk up with it, pushes it up in the corner. Loose puck out front. Nobody knows where it's at, and Warriors are going to find it, and they're going to pick it up and skate out of the zone. Good pressure from Kess. Warriors going to pass it from side to side. They're going to come in, skate with it. Moroni keeping some pressure. Kilmer stepping in front of him. Kess coming out and gets the puck. Robs Warriors from even getting a shot off. Oh, we're not able to see much. Parents up top looking for a penalty call. Not sure if it's our parents or their parents. It's a horrible corner that we're in. Yeah, we're going to blow the whistle. There is a delayed penalty. We're getting yelled for holding. Looks like Warriors are going in for tripping. Oh. Northern Lakes Lightning on a Buster's Masonry power play off that drop, but Warriors are trying to get a possession. They are able to clear the zone, but misinterpreted pass from Warriors. Horton's going to pick it up right at the red line. He takes a shot, puts it in deep. Daley's going to be trying to get to it, but Warriors get a good stick on it, push it back towards the blue line. Carr robs the defensive from... Wow, I was watching something else, but I think it was Daley or Carr. Puts one in for number 2. Apologies, didn't get to see who that one was. Again, we're not at the best level. Guess Moroni Butcher back out on the forwards. Kilmer knocks Warriors off of it. Warriors maintaining control. They try to hit their man at the blue line, just past it. Lightning tagged back up. Kess is going to grab it. He's going to come up looking for a centering option. Moroni not quite there. Battle of the six, and Warriors able to find it, and they're going to skate out of the zone with it. Ooh. Throws one on net, hits the side of the net. Moroni picking it up. He's going to ring the board. Hit Butcher. Looks like they are going to throw it down for an icing on the Lightning. .421 remaining, Lightning up 2-0. And let me know after the game what you think of YouTube. And if it's convenient, if it's better, worse. Warriors taking the possession. They throw one on net. Peterson gets a stick on it, pushes it behind the net. Daley finds it. He's skating out with it, throws it up. Oh! Daley blows a tire, runs into the wall, but I think he flipped it up just a little too late, early I should say, and caused an offside. What are we going? An icing. Again, once you push it past the red line, you must touch it, but if it goes red line to red line without a stick touching it, that's going to send it back into the opposing team's defensive zone. In this case, Lightning took a defensive zone drop, stick side of Peterson. Warriors still maintain possession. They're throwing out one out front and center, but nobody there from the Warriors to pick it up. Host trying to battle it along the half wall. Good redirect from the Warriors just last minute, but didn't quite make it all the way to the net. Carr's picking up behind the net. Building his momentum. He's got a couple of right on top of him. Push it over to Host. Host trying to skate in with it. Warriors get a good stick on it. Gets back into Carr's possession. Carr's battling it behind the net. And Warriors are able to find it, and they're doing something with it in the corner. Nope, Carr took possession. He passed it back to Kilmer. Kilmer throws it up, looking for some traffic out front to hit. Another pass out front, but Warriors intercepts that pass, and Warriors get a clear. Evanson picks it up at the blue line. He pushes it back. Moroni's coming out. Moroni's going to find it. He throws one up towards the net, but it hits off of a Warrior player, and he's going to pick it up. He finds it, and he's skating through with it. Kilmer keeping some pressure towards the wall. One gets thrown up. Nobody there in the center. Just goes wide of the net. Another one getting thrown goes behind the net. Kess is going to get to it first. I don't even know how to move to get this. We'll go this way. Battle in the corner. See, we don't get to see the penalty, but delayed penalty called or some kind of penalty. We'll see what's going on. Kess looks like he is volunteering to go to the sin bin. I missed what the call is going to be. This is going to put us on another Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill at 2:24. Lightning up 2-0. Ugh. These boards are killing me. Lightning skating in front of the house with it, but Kilmer's got it. He's got three Lightning on him. Tries to push it over. Warriors get a good stick on it. They throw it to the side. Evanson's going to throw one on net. Hits Daley on the side and goes to the corner. Warriors trying to clear it. Daley's going to be first one to get to it. Again, defense expected right now since we're on a penalty kill. Good pass up. Only Kilmer left. Kilmer reaches around, gets a good stick on it, prevents Warriors from getting any breakaway there. Daley's going to battle it out. Again, short-handed. Daley's going to take a shot. Just goes high and wide. Horton trying to get to the puck first. Might have put a stick on it, but Warriors got another stick. He's going to take another shot. Saved by the Tendy and covered. That was nice. Looks like one of the Brainerd Warriors was trying to help Horton up. 40 seconds remain on that penalty kill. Moroni pushing it back. Dauber's going to get it back at the blue line. Oh, just mishandles it, and Warriors coming off with a breakaway. They see a shot on goal saved by Peterson. Excellent opportunity. Trying to clear from Dauber. Warriors put another stick on it. Now Dauber's able to get a good, successful clear. Pushes it up with not enough sauce to call no icing. So Warriors are picking up half wall. They're trying to clear the zone again. Trying to find that puck. Warriors still find it, and they get it out. Ani trying to catch up. Warriors taking a shot. They're looking for one through this crease. Unable to get their centering option. Penalty coming on Warriors for interference. Lightning came back at full strength. 50 seconds remaining of the first period. And looks like the Warriors will take a penalty on that. Cross-check, interference. One of these days I'll learn it all. You get what you pay for. That's what kind of announcing you get. All right. After the face-off, Kess finds it out in the half wall. He's got Moroni out front, but good stick battles by Warriors. Prevents him from getting anything on it. Kilmer tries to put one on, but it looks like it hit a Warrior, unable to make it to the net. Moroni tries bringing it back to Kilmer. Kilmer's going to walk in with it, looking for an opportunity, and glove save by the Tendy denies Kilmer of a goal. Shot from Moroni goes high. Butcher's going to pick it up in the corner, puts one out front, but Warriors put a good stick on it before Moroni or Kess could put anything on it. Kess having possession behind the net. Throws one up on the net, but bounces off the side, and Warriors try to get it clear. Unable to do so. Kess is trying to battle it on the half wall, and Warriors is going to pick it up, and that's going to be the end of the first period. With your Lightning up 2-0. 40 seconds remaining on that power play opportunity for the Lightning. Lightning down, if memory serves me correct, we have Evanson Cooper, 65, is out. We have, drawing a blank on who else is out. 64, Gearhart Mason is out. And there's one more, and I'm drawing a blank. Whoa. Just noticed we were out of focus. I hope that has not done that at all for the rest of the night. Apologies. Getting confirmation it was an interference signal. Warriors shorthanded, only 4 skaters out for 40 seconds on the power play for Buster's Masonry. Lightning's going to take the draw. They're pushing it back to Ani. Ani's going to try pushing it up. And that's going to be a little too much. And yeah, Lightning icing. Warriors pushing it back to the blue line. They take a hard shot. Saved by Peterson. Pushes it off to the corner. Horton's picking it up. He gets out of the zone with it. Warriors able to pick it up. Carr intercepts the dump and pushes it up. Daley keeping the battle. Has possession, looking for throwing one out front. Unable to get to Carr. Moroni out there as well. But Warriors able to be successful and takes it away. They're going to throw it up to the blue line, unable to hit their man. That would be an icing on the Warriors. Oh, Binda. My apologies to the Binda. 77, Sinbin Binda, not here as well, being out ill. Warriors back at full strength. Warriors able to find their man. They're able to skate out with it. Some good pressure by Lightning. Butcher and Evanson. Back and forth game in the neutral ice. Warriors pushing it off and unable to get to it. Anybody is, and that will be an icing on the Warriors again. Warriors able to push it back. Evanson's going to pick it up at the blue line. No pressure given from Warriors. He tries pushing up, and it looks like Warriors able to put a stick on it, so now he's battling it out. Butcher coming back to protect the line. Unable to tell who's got possession. There it is, back to Evanson. Evanson's going to push another one up, not net. Tendy pushes it off to the side. Evanson's going to get one more option. He's going to push it up into the corner. Moroni going to be trying to get to it. Takes his man off the puck. He's going to throw it back to Kilmer, back on the blue line. Kilmer's going to throw one up, looking for a redirect. Looks like Butcher might have gotten a stick on it for a redirect, but unable to successfully. Evanson again trying to push one on net. Just bounces off of Kess, it looks like. And Warriors able to take possession, skate out with it. Kess able to throw it back towards the blue line. Good pressure being kept. Back and forth. Warriors find it right on at the blue line. They try pushing up for a centering pass. Just gets a little too far off of number 2 for Warriors. Throws it back up front. Tries to get one. Throws a hard one behind the net. And Kess is going to pick it up half wall. He's going to throw it up, trying to get Moroni. Unable to do so. Warriors are going to get a good stick on it. But again, looks like a misconstrued pass. Moroni winds up, fakes it out, takes another shot, and they will put one in. I don't know if that was part of the plan or that was interesting. Lightning up then 3-0 at 12:25 remaining in the second period. Warriors able to be successful in that draw. They dumped it in. Ugh. Horton passed it off to Carr back in the zone. Carr's coming in with some steam. Skates by one, gets by another, looking for another. Save by the Tendy. Excellent save by Brainerd Warriors as Carr was coming with some speed. New drop glove side, Warriors. Warriors picking up in the corner. Good pressure being kept by Carr. Looked like Warriors blew a tire. Warriors trying to clear the zone. Lightning stepped up and tried to put it in, and Warriors able to push it out a little far. And we're going to get an offsides on Lightning as it came just a little beyond the white line, blue line. Saw a little too much extra weight. Push back to Kilmer. Kilmer tried to get it dumped deep. Warriors going to round the boards. Good stick by somebody, keeps it in. Kess having possession. He throws one out front and center, looking for Moroni. Unable to hit his man. Has lots of sticks down from Warriors. Warriors try passing it up. Doesn't hit their man, and that's going to be another icing on the Warriors. stuck underneath some skates. Lightning throw it to the side. Trying to throw one out front in the net, but unable to get there. Warriors find it. They're going to skate out with it. They get past Ani. Pressure being kept by Kilmer, but they're going to throw one out front. Just mishandled by number 2. Met in the corner. And Kess is going to find it. Warriors strips Kess off of it. Kilmer had a good stick on it. Warriors throws one out front and center. They push it back to the blue line trying to get it off, but just fans on the shot. Pad saved by Peterson, pushes it over to the corner. Kess able to find it again. He gets a clear, but Warriors able to find it right in the neutral zone, but Kess still pushing the battle. He's looking for one. Battle out in the corner. Warriors find it. Kess finds it again. Back to Evanson. Evanson tries to get a shot on goal. Kess still battling, stick battle. He's going to maneuver out. He's got the opportunity. Good stick on again from Warriors. Pushes it out to the corner. We're going to see a delayed penalty on the Lightning. And as we got a player down from the Warriors. Slow to get up, but he's getting up on his own. And me paying attention to how he was doing. Is that Kilmer in the box? It might be Kilmer in the box. Serving a minute and a half at 9:52. This is going to put us on an Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill. Heavy defense expected. Warriors takes the opportunity to dump it in further. Horton's going to pick it up. He's trying to push it out. Hits Daley. Good pressure from Warriors. Prevent him from getting too far. Daley blows a tire and able to dump it in though still. Again, Lightning on the penalty kill. For another just over a minute. Good pressure being kept by Horton. Warriors trying to take back up and figure out a new maneuver. They throw up at the half wall. Miss their mark. Dauber puts a good stick on it. Evanson's going to try pushing it up, and that's going to be an offsides as the Lightning trying to clear the zone. Warriors trying to take control, but Kess is going to put a stick on it, tries to dump it in. Warriors sticking behind their net again. Kess kept some pressure. He's going to try battling out again. Warriors throws it out front. Moroni's going to wind up, takes a shot. Glove saved by Warriors Tendy. Kess wins the draw, pushes it over to Moroni. Moroni pushes it back to Kilmer. Kilmer tries to take a shot, hits off of Warrior. Warrior tries to clear again, but Kilmer's going to pick it up, takes another shot, goes wide of the net. Dauber's going to try getting to it. He throws one on center, gets a skate off of a Warrior, not able to make it there. Warriors trying to get a clear, and they're able to clear, and unfortunately can't push it in quite yet until we get beyond the blue line. That's going to be an offsides on the Lightning. Horton coming in for the drop. 4 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Warriors grab possession. They're going to throw it out. And no, I was wrong. It was Carr in the box. As he just stepped out of the box and took possession of the puck, skating behind his own net. Warriors trying to keep some pressure. Skated up. Carr picks it back up. He's coming in, maneuvers past one, resticks, handles, and he will throw one backhanded in. Making it number 4. Clock will stop at 7:58 for goal number 4. Warriors find the puck neutral ice. They try to hit their man up on the blue line. Just bounce off his stick. Warriors still trying to dump it in, but Carr's there to intercept it. He's going to skate around Peterson. Throws one up. Hits Horton. Horton's going to dump it up for Daley to race off to it. Warriors saw Daley trying to cut him off. They throw up on the other side. Warriors trying to get it clear back to Evanson. Evanson's going to throw one up. Daley intercepts it. He tries throwing up. Pad save by the Tendy. Out to the corner. Warriors first to pick it up. They're trying to clear it, but Kess intercepts it. He takes a shot. Saved by the Tendy. Daley's going to pick it up. Penalty coming. Tripping. On. Unsure who's skating to the box. Not Daley. Blue 47. Nope. Blue 78. Warriors going to take a penalty on that one for tripping. 7:02. Lightning up 4-0. We're just on a minute and a half of a Buster's Masonry power play. Warriors trying to find the puck. Butcher throws it away into the back of the net. Warriors first to pick it up. Misinterpreted pass. One thrown in front of the crease over to Moroni. Not sure if it just completely skipped over. Thrown out again. Butcher's going to pick it up. He's going to dump it in. Pressure being kept by Kess. Warriors able to find it, though. They're going to skate out with it. Pushes it past Kilmer. They're trying to pick it up. Ref in the way a little bit. Pushed up along the boards. Butcher throws one up on net. Just goes behind it. Warriors able to pick it up in the corner. Pressure being kept by Cass. And good clear. Couple players down. Kilmer's going to pick it up. Throws it up along the half wall. Hits Moroni. Carr's going to walk in with it. Looked like Moroni and Butcher looking for a line change. Couldn't get in there as that would have been cause of potential offsides. Carr stick handling through a couple Warriors. He takes a shot. Save. Flopping puck around. And somebody's going to be the successor. Carr's going to take it out again. Trying to stuff one behind. Unable to get there. Loose puck out front. Warriors able to pick a stick on it, and they're going to skate out with it. They got Christensen and Ani back on defense. Good stick on from Christensen. Knocks the puck over to the corner as Warriors took a shot. Lightning trying to clear. Rounds the boards. Hits their man for Warriors back on the corner. They try to put one on net. Unable to get there. Good skate. Prevents the puck from trying to get back to the blue line. Warriors now pushing it back to the blue line. Daley trying to push it out, but good skate keeps it in from the Warriors. Christensen going to round the boards behind it, trying to throw one back. Warriors gets a good stick right at the blue line. They're winding up to take a shot. Gets a skate off of Daley. Another opportunity. Just fans on it, but might have been part of the play as he was still able to find it underneath his legs, and he went somewhere along the half board. Warriors push it back to the blue line. Good pressure being kept by the Lightning. Unable to get it clear yet. Now, nope, still not able to do so. Carr looks like he wants to get a icing call for a line change for the Lightning at 4:12. And they will get just that. It's like the Lightning and Warriors are going to do a line change. Warriors throw a soft one on net. Peterson elects to cover. Warriors win. They're going to push it back to the blue line. They're winding up for a shot. Kess steps in front of it, takes a shot, deflects out. He's going to keep some pressure, gets a good stick on it. But Warriors still able to pick it up. Warriors soft roll trying to get it clear. Do get it clear. Back and forth right along the line. Warriors able to grab it. That's going to be an offsides on the Warriors. Whistle blown. They still take a shot. I don't think anybody hears the whistle. It was a bit of a soft whistle. Offsides, we'll take a center ice drop. 3:43 remaining in the second period. Lightning up 4-0. Butcher found it, throws it up, hits a Warrior as they're down. Looking for a cleanup action. They take another shot. We're going to call it covered by the Tendy. Just in the nick of time as the Lightning was trying to throw it in. Kess pushing one right up on towards the net. Pad save, pushed over to the corner. Back to the blue line. Evanson taking his shots from back. Looking for Moroni for a redirect. Unable to do so. Warriors get a good clear. Lightning touching it, so no icing being called. It's a race off to the boards. Daughter gets it cleared. Warriors having to take up. A good clear. Warriors finds it neutral ice. They dump it in, and just on the other side of the blue line, they will call an offsides on the Warriors. They're going to call for another center ice drop. 2:58 remaining in the second period. Daley reaching for it as the Warriors look like they're trying to push it over. Daley's going to take a shot. Glove save by the Warriors. Tendy. Warriors find the puck. They're skating out with it. Good pressure being kept by Daley. He gets a good little Rubbins racing right into the boards. Warriors throwing up front on net. I can't see. And Warriors will put one in. I did not see the traffic. That one will be back on the goalie cam. Warriors putting the first one up on the board at 2:33. Still in a 3-point deficit, 4-1. The Warriors might find some legs underneath them and find some momentum, as we've seen the Lightning do the same. Lightning trying to battle. Warriors looking to try to clear. They push it out front and center. Warriors dump it over to the corner again. Moroni's going to push it back to Kilmer. Kilmer winds up, takes a hard shot, goes behind the net. Butcher off to the races to get to it. Good centering option. Kess gets a stick and pushes it up. Ruff's having some words with Kess. Might have been a late poke. No goalie cam on that one to see that other side of the action. Back to Evanson. Evanson getting his shots in tonight. Hits off of a Warrior player, goes in the corner. Moroni pushes it back to Christensen. Christensen throws one up. Hits some traffic on the way there. Warriors are going to find it. They outmaneuver Evanson. Butcher's going to be right there with them, though, preventing any shots. Warriors throwing it back for a centering option. Nobody there. Kess is going to pick it up, trying to push it out. Unable to do so. Lightning finds Butcher. Butcher throws it up to Moroni. Just gets off the stick of Moroni. Warriors able to good clear, but Gavinson back throws it across to Christensen. Christensen throws it up. Warriors put a stick on it, preventing Kess from getting it right away, but Kess did get a stick, and now Butcher tries dumping in, but Warriors able to pick it up back in their zone. They're skating through the neutral zone. Good pressure being kept from the Lightning, but they're still with it. Throws one out center. Nobody there but the Lightning able to collect it. Carr picks it up, skates behind the net. Good pressure being kept from Warriors. Carr's going to find it again. He's skating up. Goes past the two defensive men, throws one on net. Bad save by the Tendy, pushed it off to the corner. Warriors still able to find it. They get a good clear as nobody's there on the blue line. Horton's going to pick it up. Horton sauces it up. Gets a Warrior stick. Carr's going to find it again. Runs into Horton. A little miscommunication on that, but Carr's going to find it again. Stick handling it. Look for a backhand. Throws it up. Nope. Carr's going to throw it back to Dauber, but intercepted by the Warriors. 18 seconds left of the period. That's going to be an offsides as the Warriors just left it beyond at the blue line as they skated in. We'll take a drop right outside the defensive zone for the Lightning. 14 seconds remaining of the second period. Lightning throw it back. Ani's going to have it. He throws it off to the side. Warriors going to get to it first. Try to maneuver around. Warriors might see a shot off potential before the period is over. Takes a shot, saved by Peterson with 0.5 seconds left. Good thing Peterson was still paying attention. And we'll see a 0.5 second drop. I guess we won't see that. We'll just call it good there, and not much you'll be able to do with half a second. So it looks like they will be zamming the ice. So we'll be taking a Lakes Tile intermission, and you know, we might see the boys be walking by us, so we'll see if we can get any comments from anybody as they walk by. We'll stay live as they come through. All right. Grab your favorite snack, grab your favorite drink. They're going to zam the ice for a little bit, and we'll be right back with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're here with us still. We're going to have an exclusive interview with Kale Christensen, number 97. Kale, how are we doing out there tonight? Awesome. No shootout? Shutout? Not a shutout tonight, but we're keeping up with them, aren't we? Keep playing hard. I like it. You're going to bring it to this next period, the last period here? All right, we're looking forward to it. Thanks for tuning in with us. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got another special guest prize. We got Josiah Ani, number 12, defense. Ani, how do we think we're doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Yeah, you having fun out there?
Yeah.
Skating hard? So you know a couple of the players from Brainerd Warriors, huh? Good friends of yours? So we're trying to keep it a little bit clean out there, huh? Not really. Well, I like it. Anybody else you want to say hi out there? That might be tuning in right now on live? Well, say hi to Grandma. All right, awesome. We look forward to seeing the third period. It looks like the Zam's going off the ice. You boys better be ready for this third period.
I'm looking to get one this period.
I muted it. I didn't know you wanted to say something.
Hey, you know you're muting it. And I'm like,
Yeah, I can play with this.
I'm looking for 9 this period.
For number 9, I think he's right. Where did he go?
No, I'm looking for 9 goals.
Oh, 9 goals. Wow, ambitious.
You got a nice setup.
no.
Make sure it's on the TV.
We'll put it on the YouTube upload too. This one will be a little bit of cutting up.
If I score, I'm gonna sell you towards the camera.
Hell yeah! All right.
Buy a new one. It's just not broken.
Wait until the refs come this time.
Thank you.
Grandma was telling me that. Go hard and stop.
Here's your Lightning ready to get out back on the ice for the third period. They're fired up. 15 more minutes on the clock. They're anxious to get back out there. We're waiting for the refs. The Zamboni is cleared. Energy levels are high. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go, boys. See some skating hard, hustles, good shots, good passes. All right, the refs are saying go. Here we go, boys. All right, refs back on the ice, goalies back on the ice, players back on the ice, whistle blown, 15 minutes on the clock, third period starting off. Lightning up 4-1. Here goes the puck drop. Lightning push it back to Evanson. Evanson pushing it over to Kilmer. Just missed off of Kilmer. Warriors are going to keep some pressure. Kilmer's going to have to battle it out on the ice. Gets a clear. Moroni hits it. Moroni's going to try saucing it in, but might be a little too much, and that's going to be an icing. Gotta get past the red line. Warriors push it back. They just miss it. Good pressure being kept from Evanson. Warriors get a good stick on it. Evanson's going to find it. He's going to throw it in deep. Warriors get a clear. Sorry, behind the net. Back and forth right along the blue line. Evanson doing his job, keeping it in. Getting some good sticks on it. Warriors trying to keep it run for his money. If they do get a clear. Just a little bit off sides. And we'll see a line change on both sides. 14:05 remaining. Carr, Horton, and Daley back out. Daley throwing one underneath the legs of Warriors. Carr's going to pick it up right along the blue line. Carr lining up, takes a shot, saved by the Tendy, pushes it out front. Carr trying to maneuver around, takes a shot. Looked like he got a part of the goaltender, gets off to the side. Honey trying to dump it in, blows a tire. Warriors able to find it, they push it up. Good race off by Horton and Christensen as Warriors take a shot round the boards. Warriors trying to push one on net, goes behind. Daley battling alone. Pushes it past one, but good stick on it from Warriors, but gets a clear. Warriors pick it up right along the blue line. They're going to be walking in with it. Carr keeping some pressure. Looking for a redirect out front. Just goes wide. Honey battling it out. Pins his man as Dauber finds it. Skate behind the net. Outmaneuvers one of the Warriors. Good skate on by Warriors. Prevents Dauber from going too far with it. Good battle out. Warriors trying to put one up front net. Trying to still maintain control. Ani gets a good stick on it, throws it out. No icing. Kess came off the bench. He's picking up neutral ice. Good stick on it from Warriors, and they're going to be able to skate in. No good stick from Evanson. Knocks it off. But Warriors still able to keep it in the zone. Lost puck underneath them. Evanson trying to get up. Finds it. Warriors throw it to half wall. Moroni's going to take a shot from back in the line. Soft roller just goes underneath the 5-hole. Tendy had some stoppage, but unfortunately had some forward motion still and slid underneath the Tendy. Moroni indicating that it's a hattie for him. 3 on the board from Moroni. Kilmer picking it up. He's going to walk in with it, looking for one on the shot, but Tendy pushes it away. Pad save into the corner. Warriors trying to clear again. Evanson picks it up right at the blue line, pushes it up to Moroni. Shot on the goaltender, gets knocked up and back towards behind the net. Kilmer keeping the battle along the wall. Kess finds it. Slow roller out front. Tendy looking to cover, and that is going to be covered. Line changes on both sides. Carr going to take the drop. He's got Daley out behind him as a wing. Daley gets a good stick on it as Warriors trying to get possession. Carr's going to pick it up. Warriors battling it out. Carr still finds it, tries to maneuver around some skates. He's going to push it over, just misses Dauber. Dauber's going to take a wind up and trying to push it in deep, but Warriors finds it first, right along the wall. Carr trying to keep some pressure. Unsure exactly where it's at on the wall. There it is behind the net. Christensen trying to push it over to Dauber, but Warriors get a centering option, take a shot on goal. Unable to get it there as Peterson put a pad down and saved it. Daley's going to try pushing one through. Just clipped the knee from the Warriors. Takes a shot from Carr, and he will put one in. That's going to put the Lightning up at 6 at 10:51. 6-1 at the moment. Missed start. Kess pushed it over Moroni. He's going to put one up. Goes wide of the net. Warriors take possession. Try passing it back to the blue line. Kilmer intercepts it. He's winding up. Tries to put one on net. Hits the back of Butcher. Kess is still trying to find it. Kess does find it. Trying to push it up for centering, but good skate on by Warriors prevents it from getting up to Moroni. Moroni battling out. Board battle as well. These would be fun to be watching back. Stale puck, no. Butcher finds it. Moroni down. Not sure if he landed on his back or knocked the wind out of him. fighting up, but needing some assistance to get off the ice. Looked like just a bad fall with the Warriors falling on top of them. Looks like he's shaking his head that he's all right. Take a breather. Just an offsides on the Lightning. Battle along the blue line. Coach is having some discussions with Moroni. Warriors find it after the faceoff, but just missed stick handle it. Horton trying to battle through, but Warriors turn it over right in the neutral zone. Tying up Kilmer. Carr's going to find it, though. He's skating out with it. Finds Daley right at the blue line. Daley getting pushed out to the side. Good defensive maneuvers by Warriors. Daley's going to try pushing up. Hits Carr, but just bounces off his stick. Warriors keeping some battle going on. Shot goes on net. Just goes behind it. Warriors picking it up behind their net. They're going to try pushing it out. Just gets off the stick of Evanson. He's going to have to hurry up and pick it up. Throws it over to the side. Nobody there. But Warriors will pick it up. Warriors trying to chip it in. Kilmer's going to pick it up. Kilmer pushing it up. Hits Carr along the half wall. Our neutral ice. Back and forth game. Warriors look for their player out in neutral ice. They pick him up, but good turnover by Lightning. Missed pass. Harton tries to get it cleared. Does get it cleared. Slow roller right underneath Brainerd Warriors' legs, and Daley's going to pick it up. Oh! Runs in the car. Just on the other side, and that's going to be an offsides on the Lightning. Cross check on the Warriors. Warriors going to the sin bin at 8:41 with Lightning up 6-1. That's going to put us on a Buster's Masonry power play. Moroni back on the ice. Warriors looking for some heavy defense. Kess going to take the drop. He's got Moroni on the side along with Butcher. He's going to push over to Butcher. Butcher throws it up to Moroni. Moroni puts it on pad save and pushes it over behind the net. Kess up to Butcher. Butcher takes a shot on net. Pad goaltender pushes it off to the corner. Warriors trying to get it clear. Christensen steps up, pushes it up. Moroni pushing over to Kess. Kess walking in with it, takes a shot, stuck underneath some legs. Still loose puck, unable to get there. Tenney loses a stick. And he's going to cover. .808, 58 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for Brainerd. Trying to find the puck. Warriors are going to do so. They push it. Look like they push it back. Tenney had to push it away from the net. It's a battle along the boards that we'll never see. Moroni's in the mix. Warriors are in the mix. Christensen in the mix. Puck gets loose. Christensen winds up, takes a shot, goes wide. Butcher taken away from Warriors. Kess finds it. He's walking in with it, trying to take a shot. Good save by the Tendy. Pushed it off to the corner. Warriors being the first to pick it up, but Kess robs him away. Kess trying to poke it away. Trying another one. Still not covered. Still in the corner. Warriors able to push it away. Net comes off, it looks like. Or not. Little battle along the net. Looks like high sticking being called for Warriors and slashing on Lightning. Going to remain 5-on-5 though. So we're going to see a minute and a half on those each, but we're going to remain. Whoa. They just accidentally took off the 46 seconds remaining of the penalty. We're going to pause for a little bit as they are trying to correct the penalty on board. With 5-on-5 hockey, the minute and a half does not go on the board. They just got to make a note of that the boys can come back out at 5:50. If math is working correctly. 6:15, 7:50, 6 something, 6:15. But they got to put that first penalty back on the board. I believe it was at 46 seconds. We'll see what they give them. Minute 4. Maybe it was a minute 4. We'll watch it back on the shot clock as we are the shot clock. Scoreboard clock. Coach is still having some discussion with the scorekeepers, but refs are ready to play back at it. Lightning trying to push one on net. Loose puck still. And Carr is going to find it. Loose change hanging out front. And Carr will throw it in. All that discussion and the penalty gets wiped out anyway as they're able to come back out. Still one in the box for each. Again, I believe that will stay like that until 6:15. Until the next whistle after that. Lightning up 7-1, 6-point lead. Warriors trying to push up the wall. Daley steps in front of it. By a little neutralized discussion, Kilmer finds it, tries to push up the Daley again. Unable to get all the way there. Back and forth, it looks like. Trying to push it out. Hogue picks it up. He tries to take a shot, hits off a skate off of the Warriors. Hogue still in the mix. And Warriors able to find it. They're skating out with it. But a good stick from Kilmer. Turns it over to Carr. Carr's going to walk in. He's going to wind up, takes a shot, and just goes wide of the net as there's bouncing around. And Warriors finds it. They skate out with it. Good stick on from Carr. Kilmer's going to find it. Runs into some traffic. Warriors skating out. Trying to skate out with it. Good stick by Daley. It's a stick battle over there. And gets loose. Carr's going to find it. He's got Hogue up front, pushes it back to Kilmer. Oh, good stick by Warriors. They're going to have a breakaway opportunity here. Ani coming up with some pressure, and now Warriors will put one in. That's going to be the Warriors' second on the board. Still in a 5-point deficit, 7-2. Lightning leading at 6:19 remaining of the third period. Lightning wins that draw, pushing it over. Dauber pushing up the Carr. Moroni pushes it deep. Butcher's going to be racing off to get to it. Warriors put a stick on it first, trying to get it clear, but back to the line of Evanson. Evanson tries to push it up. Warrior put a good stick on it. They're going to pass it up. They're going to have another breakaway opportunity. Carr trying to meet up with them. They will take another shot and put it past Peterson. 2 in a row at 5:53. Warriors closing that deficit and quickly as they put 2 on the board within 30 seconds. Looks like the boxes are cleared, so it's back on Kess able to come out of the box. Unsure who pushed it back, but Christensen's going to be back there to pick it up. Trying to push it up. Gets past Warriors, gets past Moroni. Kess is off to the races. He's going to get to it first. Warriors keeping some good pressure behind the net. Kess is going to try ringing around. Tries to stuff one in, but Tendy gets a block down and unable to get one in. Christensen picks it up. He's going to try pushing it up. Kilmer picks it up. Ooh, close to being offsides. Kilmer's going to walk in, takes a shot. Saved by the Tendy. Can I zoom in? Oh, I can zoom in. I am not going to get in the habit of that. Loose puck. Moroni throws one through the crease. Christensen's going to get over there. He tries to put one up on net. Warriors get a stick on it, push it behind the net. Can't see it. Flipped around. Moroni's going to try ringing the boards back to Christensen. Christensen steps up, puts one up center, bounces off and gets Butcher. Butcher trying to push it back to Kilmer, unable to do so as we're hitting some sticks and skates of the Warriors, and they're going to find it and skate out with it. Warriors have a great pass, hit their man right at the blue line, goes deep into the corner. Kilmer's going to be the first to try to get to it, but leaves it behind. Warriors push it back to their blue line. They're going to take a shot from top circle and save by Peterson. Love that. Warriors giving him a pat on the back for getting that one. Obtained by Evanson. He's going to try ringing the boards to try to get it clear, but Warriors able to pick it up. Warriors puts one behind the net. They're going to first pick it up. Peterson outside of the crease, looking for the Lightning to try to get a clear out of it. Peterson out of a stick. Lightning gives off Peterson a stick. And Peterson back with a stick. Shot on goal. Oh, just in the nick of time. Peterson gets his stick back in his hand and gets a stick stave. And Lightning finding the puck, able to skate out with it now. Carr coming in hot. Good stick maneuver by Warriors. Knocks him off. Daley's trying to find it. Grabs it, skating up towards the net, takes a shot, pushed away, cleanup action looking for it from Horton, unable to do so. Horton's going to push it back to Daley. Daley's going to take another shot, saved by the Tendy. Flopped one up, just goes behind the net. Horton's there to pick it up, battling along with the Warriors. Warriors get a clear. They're going to find a breakaway opportunity. Kilmer there with them. Warriors still finding that opportunity, but unable to get their shot off in time. 2:48 remaining in the third period. Again, Lightning up 7-3. Lightning get a clear. Daley coming with it. Just a good stick on it from Warriors. Knocks him off the puck. And Warriors pushes it back. Christensen trying to push it up to the other side of the blue line, but Warriors picks it up, neutral ice. Kess keeping some pressure. Warriors trying to center it up. Unable to get there. Kess finds it right along the blue line. He's trying to maneuver around. Just blows a tire as he entered past the blue line. Warriors are going to be there to try to pick it up. Trying to do so. Kilmer had a good stick on it and does so and keeps it in. Kess is going to try battling out. Puts one on net. Loose puck and gets knocked out to the side. Kess throws one out front. Goes all the way over to Christensen. Christensen's going to take a shot. Looking for a tip. Redirects. Loose puck still. Lightning push it back, just gets on the other side of the blue line. Lightning having to take up, and they do so as they get stumped in from Christensen. Smart heads up play, holding that puck, and Lightning getting out of the zone. Warriors still maintaining some control. Kess keeping some pressure. Kess might have blown an edge on his skate, but he's sticking with it. Warriors find it in neutral zone. A little back and forth with Kilmer. Moroni keeping some pressure. Oh, Moroni steps on it and blows a tire with that maneuver. And Warriors find it. Minute 15 left. They're going to come in. Takes a shot. Saved by Peterson, but loose change out front. Peterson out far from the crease. Gets back in there. Warriors still trying to take a shot. They take a shot. Gets a stick. Redirect goes up and over. Gets into the corner. Warriors trying to maneuver around. Trying to shove one in, but not able to do so. Lightning get it back. Moroni's going to pick it up, throw it up towards the Tendy. No icing as Tendy's going to have to put a stick down on it. Tries to push it over to their own. Christensen just skates past it. Good stick from Kess, keeps it in right at the zone. 35 seconds remaining in the game. Christensen trying to throw one up. Warriors battling out. They're going to find it in the corner, trying to skate it out. Kess tries to get a good stick on it. And Carr maneuvering around. He's got 17 seconds to try to put another one in. Kess gets it over, takes a shot, just goes wide. Pad save, actually, I want to say, as it got redirected out front. Carr trying to keep it in, does keep it in right on the line, push it over to Kess. Just gets past Kess, good sticks on it. 2 seconds remaining, trying to throw one more in at the buzzer, and not able to do so, but the Lightning are going to take the victory, as that is a 7-3 victory at the end of the third. What a game. Again, a little different on YouTube, so and different again being on the glass like Moorhead. If you can, give me a comment again on the YouTube page or on the Facebook page if we liked YouTube better or if we liked the Facebook status. But as always, thanks for tuning in. This weekend we have still 3 more games left to be played. 9 o'clock, 9:30 tomorrow against Brainerd Blue. I believe last time we faced off against Brainerd Blue, we did take the loss. And then we also have Hibbing tomorrow afternoon, and I believe it's Walker on Sunday. Check the Facebook page for that for the updates on exactly what time we're at and who we're facing off.
Let's go! Yeah!
As always, we will stay live until the ice is cleared.
Nice one, Sid.
All right. Well, again, thanks for tuning in. We'll be live tomorrow, 9:30. I think it's 9:30. And we'll see you next time.